because something was pushing me. The limitation were hitting me hard. I wish I could stop, but I can't stop. The more I want to stop, the more I want to do it. The more they are stopping me, the more I am fighting. Hey. Yeah. You don't know. I want to talk with limitation experience to you. Let me tell you my experience. When they say limitations, you can't hit there. There's a barrier they have set for you, and nobody needs to hit that barrier. There is a set where they have set, Papa. God bless you, and nobody needs to get there, Papa. I am an example. I have gone through it before. I have done a lot of things. I have disgraced a lot of people. I have fought a fight that I didn't know to fight, but I was fighting it because something was forcing me. Something was pushing me. That is a limitation in my family. All they wanted me to do is walk out of the marriage. So one day I picked my case in the car and I said, I'm going. No, but everybody called. I said, I won't come, I'm going. I drove. I went to stay somewhere for some time. And my husband, he wanted the wife back. Okay, I don't want. He said he wants. I said, I don't want. Then my mother came and said, you know what? Bring your family, let's sit down. My daughter says she doesn't want. So let's sit down and talk. We went to the house. My father was there, my mother. He came with his people, Papa. And then all that they were saying, I was laughing. I didn't care. You know, something was telling me, no, he can go. I don't care. There are better men out there. I have 2 kids, but I still wanted to go. It's in the family. You need to get 2 or 3 kids and leave the marriage. I have 2 kids, and I still wanted to walk. My babies were young, 2 and 1, but I still wanted to walk. I don't know how to take care of them, but I still wanted to walk. Something was pushing me. Something was telling me it is time to leave. Hey! Hey! My God. Then they called and my mother said, she said she doesn't want to stay in the marriage. Let's separate. I don't blame my mother because the spirit that was in my father's side was also pushing my mother. I love my mother so much. And she said, you know, man, let's separate. Everybody stay where you want to stay. Then later we'll talk about it. And I was happy my mother said we should separate. But my husband says, no, we are not separating. I brought her for you to talk to her. I advised her. My father was just quiet. My father knew what was happening. My father was saying his heart, I want this one to pass that limitation. I want this one to break that curse. I want all the women in my family to know that if women cannot stay in the marriage, my daughter will stay in the marriage. My father kept quiet, and in the silent prayer of my father said, Mama Charlotte, keep quiet. Let's listen to your husband. Let's listen to him. My father told my mother to keep quiet and let's listen to my husband. My husband explained himself, but along the line I was still laughing because I didn't want it again. But at the end of the meeting, my father said, go back to your husband. You cannot separate. There was a prayer for me. My father was praying for me. He was breaking that limitation. I couldn't pray for myself. I couldn't push it again. I wanted to give up. I wanted to allow the limitations to stop me right there. But God came through for me. That day my husband said, let's go home. I said, go, I'll come. You go. Even though my father said I should come, I want to pass one and come. Go with your case, I'll come back. I'll come later. You can't joke with limitations. You can't joke with the family cares. You can't joke with it. If they were able to stop your father, if you're not careful, they will stop you. If they're able to stop your mother, if you're not careful, they will stop you.
Yeah.
Say spiritual marriage do be so. Kwanya be for obemu say spiritual marriage di ni so ne say.
Yeah.
Obemu say oye bibia enhye na nkoyie ma.
Okay.
Na ewo ho so na say be ma bi na beda. And I saw your ba or your be ma so ba bi na beda.
And na beda.
And na nebufo so ta was run 10 obi wo spiritual marriage ni so. I fan say mobile phone obetimi di mo phone na hwe form say kpra ka no pai no. na honhom ne free ni so kwa bon se na afi
na ni aba ne ho so
na ni aba ne ho so spiritual marriage and also won say spiritual marriage dey obi so won say eba ne say awade jay oba giri oba print oba so jam pese mi jawa mi pe obi guru onya gu awade ni pe na ni aba no
ye nenye
e be spiritual marriage spiritual marriage dey wo si bebre kwa oton ade kwa yento won say sa marriage no sa mema na ma na mo ware sa nipa no honhom na wa bi ho jealous nti so ma wonya sika bebre a ho beto man a chance ebi honhom sa na tie
na dwombo ne ba no woni me beda na me ye adwuma obekye mu kena no
be ye kwa obeyi papa ho na obeyi fi obi ho na be fi nti oti fi mu ko nim say a problem nti wo a wo free chiba na obehu say problem a no hu ni say problem nti sanity
nti sana spiritual marriage
hard and ade bi so ade so hard dwen pa you don't see things right. Yes, you always see things as who na enkoyi enko na hu ni say enkoyi. Spiritual marriage dey
anya ya bone pa o anya
o spiritual marriage dey almost my dey hu am sometimes you pity for them. Obi anya before na ha no spiritual marriage na ha no. I'm telling you. It is spiritual marriage how etimi gu aware etimi gu adwuma etimi adwuma mo ya pamo e ma o feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
We never be bra wo ye enkoso spiritual marriage e say never be bri etina say spiritual marriage how no e be ma oba me ho a me we do be ma no da fa wo kote hu na da da ndware o ye be no da fa hu no da mo se sa hu na emba wo bio we jawo
we dey need dem adop o kasa no se se o ye be ma na oba wa wo de be fa ne be ma
me de be ma no da me chira kwanche no nti okodware wo fi no bi o da no da fa ne be ma hu no wada.
Ama Beauty Glam Salon. We are located at Pokwasi Ayawasimi Station. Oh, Erina Machisha Wahano Ani. A frontal 360 full blend. Ya the boti. We ne wahana. Ya the bo etibiti say. We can braid knotless, cornrow, stitches, all braiding styles. It's no everywhere and women 140 cedis, 140 Ghana cedis. 16 inches. Ubetumi aye no frontal installation po ubetumi crampo atare enye obi an obetumi afford a 2500 a 1600 a 12000. You can also afford something like this 140 Ghana cedis. The here ne san obe style ubetumi atona dia kwama o hairstylist astyle amount and as oba Ama Beauty Glamour ye best styling so amount. We are located at Pokwasi Ayawasimi Station. Miss Samo your numbers na wo buy your nasin ntinu so wo hia bia so wo hia in wholesale so person wo ton akoton retail so we are available. The here ne san obe contact here your numbers na say
Inti Prophet Dr. Amingo ewofia ha say doc akwaba
fan yo minia
nyame adom ho ye de
me yeso di kudi mama
so ayefe ho fe pa ho ayefe ye papa doc ani die ma ene wo ma ye pese ye ka spiritual marriage
okay
e den ne de ba obi wo bi so obe den ho so wanya bi na wafa ho akwan
medase na mechia wetiefo no wahwefo nyina na omo mbehye no subscribe nyame yo mo kese no bebie kwan mo
amen
ade ba ko na mema wate ase ma ho ofe ni se se spiritual marriage di obi so a kwan ya be fa obe mu se spiritual marriage di ni so ne se obe mu se oye bibia enhye na nkoyie ma
okay
na ewo ho so na se be ma bi na beda and I saw your ba or your bema so ba bi na beda na nebufo so ta was run 10 obi wo wa spiritual marriage ni so a be fan say mobile phone obetimi di mo phone na hwe form say kpaka no pai no na honhom ni free ni so kwa bon se na afi
na ni aba ne ho
so spiritual marriage and also won say spiritual marriage dey obi so won say eba na say awade jay oba giri oba print oba so jam pese mi jawa mi pe obi guru onya gu awade ni pe na ni aba no
ye nenye
e be spiritual marriage spiritual marriage dey wo si bebre kwa oton ade kwa yento won say sa marriage no sa mema na ma na mo ware sa nipa no honhom na wa bi ho jealous nti so ma wonya sika bebre a ho beto man a chance ebi honhom sa na tie
na dwombo ne ba no woni me beda na me ye adwuma obekye mu kena no
be ye kwa obeyi papa ho na obeyi fi obi ho na be fi nti oti fi mu ko nim say a problem nti wo a wo free chiba na obehu say problem a no hu ni say problem nti sana
spiritual
marriage hard and ade bi so ade so hard dwen pa you don't see things right. Yes, you always see things as who na enkoyi enko na hu ni say enkoyi
Hey,
spiritual marriage do.
And I have one power, and you
more spiritual marriage do my dear who sometimes you pity for them.
Oh.
Obu anya before na hand where spiritual marriage na hand. I'm telling you. It is spiritual marriage how etimi gu aware. Etimi gu adwuma. Etimi adwuma mo ya pamo. E ma o feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
We never be bra wo ye enkoso. Spiritual marriage. E say never be bre. Enti na say spiritual marriage how no e be ma oba me ho a me wedo be ma no da fa wo kote hu na o da. Ndware o ye be na o da fa hu no da. Moses ahom na emba wo hobio. Ah, obeja wo.
We dey need dem adop. O kasa no se se oye be ma na oba wa wo de be fa ne be ma. Me
de be ma no de me cheda kwanche no. Nti okodware wo fi no bibia o be da no de fa ne be ma ho no wada.
O ma biem.
Honhon be tiefri be tetiefri ho. Because onu beba bia no we secure ho. Nti yes 2-3 months mo say obeja be mo wanya peace of mind.
Obi bakasa spiritual marriage aya wo say e ma ne pan ne wo na mema so mu.
E wo ma so pa kanka ma akokofo.
E ma akoko.
E ma no mo ya akoko no mo ya fe.
Ni awale wom.
Blacks ni a few people now who say sa honhon di omo so. But fair people no a majority like 95%. Ne di omo so.
Doctor asa wo kanu kwale wa kanu kwale kwa.
Oh, and yes I said e no kwa sa na.
Wa kanu ne asa asem wo mi nti wo bia no da.
Oh, e me dey say me ni. Me I know.
Obi ntimi man kwan ba wasem no patch say e ma na kokofo no tanya na mo.
E ma akokofo no so tanya na mo. We dey make steady.
Me senti na make asa wo kanu kwale no. Me put in the right word no.
Where mostly no crofo can about but nobody obian do musuko enko hu sa ya enwoka me ma do musuko pa. I'm the first person to bring out this news.
Let's pa
what you say. Me na me first person bring news about ma
akokofo no.
Yes.
Any memma akokofo tuntum gram
omo na sa spirit e di omo so papa because we say ahonhom pa de fo papa enti we say oba ne ho ye fa bia ota e neat ota pe good environment of so live gorgeous life almost who's no be attack o nti ata steady e ma akokofo no ma ware be 3-4
ampo
obi aware gu be 4 times
enye izo
obi ka so on
wale biem many bu anya media no so ma akokofo bebre a omo say o ma bre
enti no say di usu a you need to be careful and we say we first spiritual life serious. Me say na be di me so.
Okay.
Spiritual marriage. Enti me ye ho akwache. Un say mama ka one script bi so mo wan krofo ebre nya nhye so. Edi asofo so papa spiritual marriage.
Hey, asofo no san krofo yale no.
That is what is killing them, I'm telling you.
Spiritual marriage asofo no.
Me na me ka kire wo.
And almost so be there.
Sweetheart wunni muntia. Me na me ka kire. Say ono am be ka kire wo. But onim se na edini so nti se wa eno edi usu na wa yire ho anya ho akwakire ya anya niam bi and put it right ubenu hu e be frustrate you
cha
me na me ka kire me I know what I'm telling you because I've been from that stage before nti mean e man niam ade bi ko ho a be makro approach kwa you don't want to show concern eti me make sure say e be frustrate you in every angle into spiritual marriage just a bad thing it is a videos na we ase baby a wo de posoma ho man keke match na we ho apan obeye be free wo so wani beje bi na how can so be how possible so be say oba fefe think of say na worry
me worry e den ne woni aware ya ni monyam no won de won pe
o se me mpe me nko bio
na say bibi kram
bibi pushing
so de mpanifo sa wo twe ahoma na bibi e ma na say
sanity enti no mepa obi bera cho wan kase wa sese hu se ade we enya ade we ni ham na di we na ma hu se ham o de brama so
okay
ana apostoma ho man ana de me bo hu komo me chite we hu akwa obeye obi free obi uton ade oto wo Italy obi so ye hairdressing ye ono kwale salon yamba ho wo de bra na me ma o me niam na bi never ko pete o shop ho never be for jewelry never be for pete ho never say customers be ba no mo no be ba they will come because who the adena ade eye na ena edai ena eba na wan fan ya
o de na chiwade aka no nti obejao yeah obejao no so person onye free
enti no problem be no mpa ne mebo say obi biara o hwe me video we poso ahoma no menka obi o passes be brain numbers on the phone so nti o timi from no I confuse and me share TV na me hu phone o number we o na o da be na we o be 3-4 years ni and na won from me da fa na from but kato ho na me da
dog and dog here share spiritual marriage na nkasa e den na de ba e ye den e na e ba
Spiritual marriage fine girl ebi wo ho efiri suom. Obi wo ho anadwo anante. Obi wo ho brono no ote so no.
Okay.
Ye wo brono bi wo ho a kraman honhom na di brono no so. Ye wo brono bi wo so a honhom na di brono no so no. Spiritual marriage and a fight side nti na control no ho no.
Okay.
Nti wo sa brono no so a na wo ye careless pe ebenya. Obi wo na no yi ne ho nyina na de yefunu sa so se na spiritual marriage can ebetuma boy. Obi so akodwa de nsuo bi one be ma akwakoda wo mu. Ebeka ne no me spiritual marriage betuma fa. But what I say, there are so many things you need to avoid it. You need to stop it, so that you will not encounter things you don't want him to see in your life. Until it's a wo shame you we are see baby we are wo shame no spiritual marriage. Make sure say ube dwane free e wo hopa. E say ma bebre so say ma bebre. Into be dwane free.
Yeah, that's it. In fact, Doctor Acheche ye niema bebre kwan ye fa so a spiritual marriage ne ba afenso wanya bi nso a ene wa kire. But doc, any die mu. Ma me misa wo asem we. E ba no se onipa bia pese wondi ye obi a na eso di ye wa brabo mana.
Ma ho ofe me da se ne question no. Ba when we ask na e wo no. Obi a wo atiasefo asase we su bia no. E wo se wutimi edi.
Obi a
e wo se wutimi di. Won se obi wo ho abrabo no obo no ya programming
me pese ne e kwan a wo ma be fa so obedi ye. Me hu se padlock bi. Ya ka bibi asim.
Yeah.
Ye den.
Ma hu ofe wo hu padlock wo hu. Ye tonton market e bi to de koto omo da no. No ma lock it. E bi to de to bag ni. Obi to e woni obi a na enti obi a beto. But ye betimi so dia lock obi a ware.
Hey, ye de lock dan no.
Ye de lock dan. Ye betimi timi dia lock obi a ware. Ye betimi dia lock obi adwuma. Ye betimi dia lock obi ama adwuma mu ha ko be free ha.
Hey.
Oh yes. Padlock.
Tete wa.
Oh e betete. Obi free akọ. Na obi free akọ. Hey, nya serious me serious as me ka. Eh asem pa na me ka cho.
Obi tete wo adwuma mu. Ene hon de bo ye ba.
Obi ti dia lock ni pa na be pam na free adwuma nu. Ano no abejai okokro mba bio. Obi ampam no no apam no.
No apam no.
Sa na tie. Enti susum nyama e wo ho pa. Nti na de bia me ka se wo ye ready so wo pa be ware a wo hu my dear. Make sure so beto no ware the rightful person. And men money bebre are with the wrong women. And most of the women too are living with the wrong men. In Jamaica society no, they be a fire. I'm telling you, meaning they make a choice. I have fire, fire and because a bit more are living with wrong people. They be asumje ni ho. It is a per se. Wunya asumjia. Now we choosing the rightful person. Brother me commanding the miracle commanding oil. The
miracle commanding.
And who tell you sooner the wrong person about ho no be jaw ho ba.
Because mo
ontimi no ontina obeko. We so na commanding oil no for ejuma traveling documents.
Okay, person won't kwan na bia passport wunya on saka passport nkwan na bia visa won sanka wakwa da bia ye failure.
Bra beje commanding oil. We eye spiritual marriage oil bra obi oda kete so no adon so na empower na ediwa obi wo ho oni feelings oil bo oni feelings be man hu ewu ni weduro mi wo kokko eduro obi wonya HIV pox bra mi wo hu eduro ha e na obi ani throat e ne ya mi weduro obi ya bo odua mi wo hu eduro obi a wo honam ehyehyewo wutimu so pai wutimu so bon mi wo hu eduro aba message dia mo no ma ye hu obi a wo joint ha oba bi o wo de anyafe.
Okay.
Braminton cream mau na won sra. Mo say wo hunam be ye dofo.
20 na why no fe a wo say hey.
Me na me ye cream no so.
Ye ko 16 abeko bi. 20 abeko bi. 30 abeko bi. Sisabro. Owo fe.
Eti bra me das. Nya me sa na adwuma no. Bra. Na me je nkumau. Wo abrochi me post am. Wo be sra, wan ka so be start to bi. E very good, very effective. Bra. Wo wa hende, wo pese wo se. Na be man hu a ogu as na okunu hu ani nje fabra me se ma
wow
ana rabeto bi me to ahene me ya ma ana o pese wu no okunu ntna se forever and never problem bi amba bra me ye hu adwuma ma obo se bi me ntwe ma ware ni ngu ansa na be ka se ye hu adwuma ma me nye sa mistake
so be sa bre ya wawali na so be ma
And I hope say good energy burn with bra. Me wa candle ha, we a special candle.
Special candle.
Me ana me special candle. Oba me ma obi. Wo dey surface with them o center of the room. Bo se bibia be fa. Wa sumu na e wo ya. Wo yefunu ayekese. Wo dwant ye wo ya. Wo sisi ye wo ya. Wo ye bibia enye yi. Wo dia bra. Wo sisi ye na wo da hospital say enye yi. So je ni bi na ne maame sisi ye ne ya. O mo dia hospital, dia hospital, dia baby anko. O mba me ho. Me de ne two ndro so me started master be yengu dwa fe de maame na artist to never say hey I salute you I receive sir bra ne yema wedro ne yema ne mo do dware ebi wo ha sisi yare nko anya kwa o obi osusu ye se na chekere na agina wa fa ko bra me ma wedro na wo use wa be hu difference so wo hwe me a Sunday yesum e wa apostle Dr. Amingo
okay
ewa Liberia camp
Liberia camp
it's bombo dia na bra ne ensom na fe na me no nyam we ni be jama na preso me da se
fact Apostle Dr. Amingo ne no etwetwe nkomo Apostle wo be bone tofa ebia wo be send o number no ato ho na
me number no 055 055 5 biom 857101
okay
me number 055 5 biom 71857101 055 85 7101 me number no
okay nti Dr. Amingo ene no echiche enkomo na eni die ma minim ne awukom sa bre esu no eye abreho na eye eni die ma soweje wo krankon ate ai minim ya we bi akwadre wo etrebo ha wapa ba wunya kra wo be ka wano adrewu enka wano adrewu eni die ma fre doctor na ade bi awukom no mpeni sibre enfa mountain na ha na bre ma me kwan na mde dwuma de ni nyina esi me sorry so na me kan for say unsubscribe to your channel na bo de aso be subscribe na wa like na wa share comment na hu hia me papa na fa comment e fa ho that's ene ye besan e share biem yakram
estate. Yes, this estate is responsible for selling affordable litigation-free lands that have electricity, water, and accessible roads. I am so happy. My dad is too, and the whole family is settled. Rome Villa Estate is located at Oyibi and is between Apollonia City and Ubuntu Estate. For more enquiries or information, contact 055-9087-000 or you can visit my social media handles by typing Nakiet.